Hello. Hello, it has been a while. Let me mute the game audio for a second. Happy Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you are in the world. Happy almost Halloween. It's almost the spooky day. Almost the spooky day. Very fun, very fun. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for it. Mainly just because I have not been feeling great recently. It has been a little weird actually, because technically, I haven't streamed in a little bit. Honestly, technically, at least for my stomach, at least for my, chronic stomach pain, it's feeling pretty awful today. But on the other hand, I'm not feeling any it doesn't feel bad to look at a screen. And with sickness and all that, your your tolerance, your physical tolerance and your I guess mental tolerance, but more like activity tolerance, I guess is a better word. They're tied together, but they're completely different things. I'm feeling, physical pain, feeling pretty awful, but my actual activity tolerance is quite high. I'm wearing, even though I'm not, I'm wearing a coat. I'm wearing a coat inside. It's starting to get cold out. And I'm feeling hot wearing this coat inside, but I've got to wear it because I'm wearing it because I'm not physically feeling great, but I mean, mentally, I'm ready to go. I'm glad to be back. I want to get back into this game. It's been too long. Sorry, Jackenstein. But yeah, we're gonna, but on those other days, even though physically, I still wasn't feeling great. But physically I was feeling better those days. Just my activity tolerance was very low. It was very low. So that is why, that's why you find me here today. But yeah, let's get to it. Last time on Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, we finished chapter 3. And chapter 3, we were told that the case wasn't going to have a good ending, and, well, yeah, I mean, now the omnibus has been set fire, and the omnibus is gone. Hold on. Am I gonna get copyrighted if I pull up the crab rave? I'm probably gonna get copyrighted if I do the crab rave, but at least I can do. All right. Let's get to it. The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. This is also, hold on. I do not want to start playing because I'm loading. Okay, they have all been called adventures. I was wondering if it was a thing where, oh, are we gonna have a thing that's not a trial again? Because it was called an adventure, but no, chapter 3 was also an adventure and it was mainly a trial. So, the Adventure of the Cloud Kokoro. Let's Coca go. I am not apologizing for that. Episode 4. Episode Ivy. Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. I forgot we had voice acting in this game. That's generally true for any Ace Attorney case, but ooh, that's not that's a grisly sight to be seeing in a cold winter street. Got a cop and a lady. Invisible killer. Invisible. Oh, we're back in Barry 63's office. Okay, cool. Um, I guess since we have another case, we passed the test, but we'll have to see. Did you sleep last night, Mr. Naruhodo? No, not at all. It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? The rooms were so luxurious, I felt like we were staying in a palace. And with all the gaslights twinkling, it was brighter than day, even in the middle of the night. What about the enormous beds? After my time on the SS Bluria, I wasn't going to waste a single inch of that space. I spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to the other. Yeah, that reminds me of the time I was doing some travel, and I got a rate on a hotel that I was really surprised when I arrived. I was really surprised at how nice that was, that how nice that hotel was when I arrived, because usually the payments like I got a I got a good deal on that. I did not want to waste that bed. Um, yes, it really was the sort of night you can only dream of normally. Except when I learned that we owed £3 for the rooms, that dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Sorry about that. The building was so impressive, the entrance so inviting, I just wandered in without thinking. In a lodging house in Japan, that sum of money would put a roof over your head for a whole year. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we were presented with the bill. I really am sorry. Oh, come on. Well, never mind. We must find some more affordable lodging straight away, though. Wait, also, didn't the Gilded just toss us, like, he tossed us at least like a pound? At least, like, £1 per coin. He did that at least 3 times. Oh, that also reminds me. I need to get that on screen. We're not careful, our entire stipend will be used up in 10 days or less. Ugh. London is a scary place. Oh, good morning to you at this early hour. It's me, Barry 63. Here I am. Yes, well, Barry, how are you doing? Good morning to you, Lord Barry. We have come to report on the outcome of the trial at the Old Bailey yesterday. Suzuto-san is amazing. She doesn't bat an eyelid, even in the presence of the imposing Lord Barry. Yes, I believe you had a very comprehensive initiation in the British courtroom practices. Yeah, yeah, we sure did. And in accordance with your instructions, Lord Barry, Mr. Naruhodo performed his duty to the end. Yes, I've already been apprised of events. You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the test passed. Oh, no longer are you a student from the Empire of Japan. You may henceforth claim to be a fully fledged lawyer. My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote eastern land. Thank you very much. So, I'm a lawyer now. Now, in view of your new appointment, I have a fresh case in mind for you. I'd like you to take it on at once. I trust that won't be a problem. Another case already? Nothing trains a lawyer better than practical experience. I'm sure I don't sense such satisfaction. This fraction, do I? Average British, legal official. Is this that yesterday's trial ended unusually? I haven't quite come to terms with it. What's the come to terms with? The man was cleared. What more were you hoping for? Hello, Fairy. Hello. Good late evening or early morning to you. How are you doing? How are you doing indeed? You have not missed anything since the last episode. Since the last stream. I forgot. These are live. I guess these aren't episodes or whatever. Yep. Yep, Mr. Yep, Wario here. Wario here just got off scot free, and we don't really know He presumably was involved. Was in. I feel like he was involved to some degree, but I feel like I mean they're definitely setting him up to be the main big bad here, but I feel like I still feel like there's a chance that he's innocent in well at least the actual case that we tried him for. Yeah, he's very sus. I'm not sure it like I mean, especially now that the omnibus is gone. Again, especially now that the omnibus is gone. It definitely seems, yeah, you definitely seem like you're doing something shifty. I just don't know if you're, yeah, if you. I still feel like you might actually be innocent, for that specific crime, and I'm not sure if you're the main big bad. We'll have to see. Yeah, as for how I am, physically, I'm physically, I'm feeling awful. Like I've got a coat on, but mentally, we're like, yeah, mentally, I'm feeling great. Like I'm just raring to go, and I'm just sitting here like it's like, oh, I don't like I don't feel all that great, but it doesn't matter because I get to play Ace Attorney. I get to hang out with all you. So I just can't help wondering if Mr. McGilded really was innocent. But I say if it gets really bad, obviously like I'll stop and I'll put health first. Don't think that yeah, I've that's one thing that I've definitely learned from the chronic pain and everything is really setting my boundaries. Yeah, I hope it's not. It hasn't. I don't think so because yesterday, I think because like again, like over the weekend, I felt sick. Yesterday, I felt pretty good, and then today, it's more of just that chronic stomach pain acting up. So I don't think I'm getting sick. So that's the good news, at least. And it's good to see you. And again, mentally, right now, good place. Mr. Naruhodo, it's just never managed to ascertain the truth. And then the trial ended. Well, you didn't let it trouble you for a second longer. Sorry? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart? Sorry, Lord Barry 63. That's who. Magnus McGill had passed away immediately following the trial. Oh, well, I guess that answers that question. I mean, unless he's faking his death, but I guess that answers that question. Um, cut back to this in a clip. If Magnus the Gilded is actually not dead all along, no, Mr. McGilded is dead. Oh, perfect. Lots of dumb showing up. Perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. I have 9 minutes and 41 seconds until my next engagement. Time enough to talk. Ooh, okay. Um, do we have a badge? Do we have a badge we can show him? Sure, let's try. I guess this counts. What a Strongheart. May I show you this? To accept this item, issue a receipt, examine it thoroughly, and make a formal statement of my findings. Would require something in the region of 24 seconds of my time. Sorry? Does the item warrant 24 seconds of my time, Mr. Naruhodo? Okay, I get. Okay, default response. That's unfortunate. If you didn't know, there are sometimes funny responses you can get when you show people your badge, but I guess we just have an armband. The Gilden's death. I don't understand. What happened? How can he be dead? After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion in the Old Bailey. As you'll presumably recall, an omnibus had been wheeled to the courtroom. Yeah, well, we definitely recall that. Of course, that was the scene of the crime, and somebody tried to tamper with it. Precisely. Well, while the bailiff's attention was diverted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames. No. How could such a thing have happened? That's being investigated as we speak. But The police have identified a corpse found inside the charred shell of the carriage as that of McGilden. That's awful. The man must have slipped inside while the bailiff's attention was elsewhere. That bailiff really needs to pay more attention, or he's being paid off somehow by yet another person. How could that have happened? That is also being investigated as we speak. Thinking back now, immediately after the trial, Mr. McGilden did mention going back into the courtroom to look at the omnibus. Hold on. Yeah, I must be no, that's just McGilden. Goodness, it's been a while. It was up there. It was up there. I must be making I must be making tracks now. I'm just gonna go Wario. This time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again. So what am I? Why can I? Yeah. No, because Barry's like that. Because Barry 63 and McGill's a little higher. He goes like, I asked if I could be present for it myself. That's what he is. That's what he is. An inspection of the omnibus. Not to my knowledge. I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage. But then who was Mr. McGilden talking about? Never mind that now. The yard is making a thorough investigation. This matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police. Poor McGilden. We'll see. We'll see if he's still alive. So, how'd you find the first case of our country's Supreme Court? Well, I don't know. I mean, it was, wow. Mr. Naruhodo means that the whole experience was steeped in the solemnity of Great Britain's long history. It's really a world apart from apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old. Wow, Suzuto-san is such a way with words and appeasement, and you have to seem a way of failing to find the right ones. Yeah. The judicial system is most advanced in the world. Learn all you can. Most advanced in the world, is it? I was watching it. My very first trial was a simple affair. Excuse me? Simple? That was simple. As I believe I mentioned yesterday morning, it was a trial you couldn't lose. I don't mean to be a contrary Lord Strongheart, but the case is anything but simple. Yeah, I think maybe well, I was gonna say you saying that like maybe it was rigged all along, but we did have to overcome everybody saying guilty and find this obscure law. So I don't think that could have been just like a show. Circumstances of the case were so incriminating, I was stunned when I first heard them. In fact, I'm still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable verdict. Is something funny? No, my apologies. However, the fact is that you did receive the not guilty verdict you set out to achieve. And that can only be attributed to exceptional talent. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I don't know about that. Well, never mind. You exceeded my expectations, I freely admit. That much at least is an undeniable truth. Which is precisely why I have prepared the new case for you that I mentioned before. What's going on? What was he going to say before? That's a little concerning. Could you perhaps give us some more details about the new case you mentioned? Don't tell me it's a murder and the trial starts in 10 minutes. Don't worry, it's nothing so alarming or quite so urgent as our last assignment. Well, I think it's going to be only barely as much, given that, again, it's Ace Attorney and it is a murder trial. In fact, this case is completely different. Oh, I see. That is to say, no one has died as yet. Oh, so it's just like, and our trial will not be today. There's plenty of time to research the case thoroughly. 23 hours, 43 minutes, and 19 seconds to be precise. So the trial's tomorrow. As it always has, so it shall be. Is everything all right? Oh, yes. I'm just a little confused, that's all. Yesterday's trial was, well, it's left me wondering if I'm really cut out for being a lawyer. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. I don't know if I could face standing in that courtroom again after McGilda's trial. Yeah, that was certainly a trial. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. There is one similarity with yesterday's case. Once again, there is currently no one to advocate for the defense. Oh. If the situation remains unchanged, trial will start tomorrow with the defendant unrepresented. If that happens, I need not remind you of the inevitable outcome. Yeah, well, we'll see. The question is, at least for me, is this because, like, Von Zieks is the prosecutor? Is this based on a similarity between our clients? Or are you just, setting things up behind the scenes, making sure that we take it? Most terrible end to waste a defendant. Yeah, the complete end. Yes, that's right. Here we go again. The time's up. You'll have to excuse me. I would advise you to begin making preparations for tomorrow's trial. After all, the clock is ever ticking. There is now but 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 39 seconds until the court sits. Last time he mentioned the 23 hours, he said there was plenty of time. And one more thing, Mr. Naruhodo. There is something I should like to ask you. Oh, what's that? Yesterday you remarked upon something. That you intend to see through the will of your late compatriot, Mr. Asogi Isakiryu-chan. Here we go. I'd be interested to hear what exactly you mean by that. Inside 34 seconds. Oh, well, Kiryu always used to say, you see, that he wanted to learn how the greatest justice system in the world worked so he could change ours in Japan. Now that he's gone, I'd like to work towards that myself. And there's another thing. Oh. Another thing. Continue. On the way here on the steamship, he said something to me. Something very, there's something very important that I have to do. Something very important? And what exactly would that be? He never had a chance to tell me. I suppose he would have done if he'd ever made it to great. You're out of time. Well, thank you for an enlightening discussion. So Naruhodo, what's all this about? Kiryu-chan never once mentioned anything of the sort to me. I heard you about to focus our attention on the matter at hand. Now skedaddle, get out of here, shoo, scram, blah, blah, blah. I've taken the liberty of summoning the police inspector in charge of the case. He'll be able to apprise you of the details. You are a very sus-looking fellow. And this is, speaking as a very sus-looking fellow myself. Omogus. So I wish you the best of luck and bid you farewell. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Something very important that I have to do. Kiryu-chan, what did he mean? I wish I knew, but honestly, he never told me. Anyway, we had better talk to the detective, don't you think? Yes, you're right. I hope I'm just imagining it, but I wouldn't say he looks too pleased to see us at all. Are those crisps? Are those like those? Can I zoom in? Computer enhance. those are those like curved like chips in your. I got yeah. In Britain, they call them in chips. Just look at all the naughty books packed together on the shelves. They go from floor to ceiling. They're all books that you couldn't hope to come by in Japan. It's like a dream. Yes, a very bad dream. They're not all about British law either. There are books about the judicial systems of other Western nations: France, Germany, Spain, Holland. What about Russia? Why do you ask? I was wondering about asking the Lord Chief Justice about how you say wardrobe in Russian. What do you think? I think perhaps it's a thought best abandoned. Maybe. I guess the chips don't count as being part of this man. Listen, let's Yo, they are chips. Hell yeah, my man. My man right here. What do you think? Um Lovely weather, isn't it? What's the weather got to do with anything? Listen to me, you young Japanese upstart. Some frippery about the weather doesn't get every English eaten out of your hand, you know? Also, the weather usually isn't very pleasant here. This isn't the sun told me it was foolproof. I'm a busy man, a very busy man. There's a crime scene to investigate, but I'm here having to give the lives of you a talk to. Oh, I think those are... I guess they're more potato wedges. They're more like... Yeah, they'd be more like fry slash chip shaped potato wedges. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Can you imagine what the other officers there will be saying? Haven't seen Gregson anywhere, have you? No, he's too busy with the big wigs these days. And also because of some bumpkin who's here on a jaunt from a country I've never even heard of. I'm not sure they would use the word bumpkin. But okay. Hear that ribbon sound? That's my reputation in the yard going to tennis. There's no need to rip us apart as well. I don't believe we've been introduced. This is Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a defense lawyer. Huh? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant. It's lovely weather we're having today, isn't it? He's gonna turn all smiley and... It is unseasonably fine, I grant you. London winters don't see a lot of sunshine. Unbelievable. How did she pull that off? Yeah, she definitely has... Yeah, she definitely has the people skills. That combined with the, well, you know.
So, Lord Strongheart has asked me to fill you in on the case. And I'm Tobias Gregson, Inspector Gregson to you. I'm from Scotland Yard.
I like that name. I like that name a lot, honestly. Gregson, Inspector Gregson? What's the matter? Susato-san? Does this detective's name mean something to her? All right, Inspector Greg. Inspector, are you perhaps the Inspector Gregson? You're acting like you know this man, Miss Susato, but he's a London detective. Oh, I do know him. Very well, in fact. Very well. Yes, he features prominently in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, in that publication. What's it called again? Ronst magazine? That's right. Inspector Gregson and Mr. Holmes enjoy a wonderful friendly rivalry. Oh, this will be interesting. Really? You rivaled the great Mr. Holmes? That's incredible.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Mr. Holmes isn't a professional like myself, of course, but he does come up with the goods from time to time.
Mr. Holmes is equally complimentary about you, Inspector, isn't he? You've earned his highest praise. Gregson is the pick of a bad lot of all the Scotland Yard. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's his highest praise. Well, Mr. Holmes isn't particularly known for giving compliments, you see.
That is not. And thanks to that magazine, my name's known all over London town now.
That's great, isn't it?
I have to admit that to start with, I was a little, well, flattered by all the attention. Everyone wanted to shake my hand, and my reputation at the yard went through the roof.
Well, that's wonderful.
No, it's not. There's nothing more sinister than the man on the street. People are always looking at me now. They're whispering rumors about me under their breath, I'm sure.
Rumors? Are you quite sure?
He's changed since he started appearing in those stories. The fame's gone to his head. Stuff like that.
Gosh, do you really think people are saying such mean-spirited things about you?
Like I said, they whisper, so I can't catch exactly what they're saying. But I know what folk are like. I'm sure that's what they're saying. As sure as eggs is eggs.
I get the feeling this detective could be very hard work. Oh dear. Perhaps the sudden rise to fame does change people. And the case. So, about the case that the Lord Chief Justice mentioned before.
Not the tell, really. As far as we're concerned at the yard, it couldn't be simpler.
Oh dear. That probably means, as far as we're concerned as lawyers, couldn't be more complicated. I wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right.
A young woman was walking along the pavement in Briar Road when she was stabbed from behind. Fortunately, it wasn't fatal, but she's still laid up in hospital unconscious.
That's despicable. What sort of coward would attack the poor woman from behind? It couldn't possibly be Jack the Ripper, juror number 3, from the last trial. I suppose he would have finished off whoever it was, the Susato takedown. Yeah. That is neither here nor there, is it? Oh, no. Oh, you totally would. Uh-oh. Are we going to add another one?
Anyway, after a sudden whirlwind investigation, the criminal was arrested. He barely had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest.
So, there must have been something left at the scene that led you directly to the culprit. Or perhaps a reliable witness who recognized the person in question?
I'm gonna stop you right there. You're wasting your time on this one.
Sorry?
There's nothing you can do. There's no way to help the bloke now.
Why ever not?
Simple.
Does he refuse to take anybody?
The prosecutor...
Oh, yeah, it's Barak von Zeeks.
No. Sounds like you heard from that.
Well, we faced off against him. Oh, yes, we're very familiar with Lord Van Zeeks. Believed to be the harbinger of death itself. Reaper of the Bailey. Lord Barak von Zeeks, who we faced in court only yesterday. Mr. McGilded told us about him before the trial, didn't he? Flashbang. Van Zeeks stands for the prosecution to call the accused as sacrificial lambs, and so does he. In every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned. Well, I guess this is a new way of doing that. This Reaper of the Bailey nickname, I suppose he's earned that because every defendant he advocates against is found guilty. Is that it? Well, if that's the case, we should inform you, Inspector, that in yesterday's trial against Lord Van Zeeks, Mr. Naruhodo secured a verdict of not guilty.
And what of it?
Yeah, okay, so that doesn't necessarily have a perfect record, but they all die. He's even against the Reaper of the Bailey, it's not impossible to save the defendant.
No, you really don't have a clue, do you?
What do you mean?
What happened to that bloke in the end, eh? He's dead.
Ah.
Magnus McGilded came a cropper in that omnibus when it went up in flames. So you can't rightly say you saved the defendant, can you?
What are you saying?
Look, if Van Zeeks could get the dirt to stick on everyone, he'd be a miracle worker. But that's not how it goes. He doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic.
I'd have a good long think about that if I were you. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Are we really supposed to believe that? I mean, I guess this is the same. This is the same canon as Wright versus Layton. It is still London, so perhaps.
Right, well, I've filled you when as requested, and I'm very nearly out of ships. So I'll be heading back to the crime scene now. We're still carrying out a few investigations there.
It was Briar Road, you said, didn't you? Where the incident took place.
That's correct, ma'am. And if you head over to the holding cells, you can meet the criminal himself.
Brand him a criminal already.
He's good ass. Shaking like a leaf in his cell, he is. He'll give you a chuckle if nothing else. He's in inmate 53. Stick to the jailer and I'll show you the way. Inmate 53. Thank you. Tick tock, boom, tom, tick tock, boom, boom, boom. No helping anyone, they say. Something troubling you, Mr. Naruhodo. To tell the truth, when I recalled the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from shaking. The idea of facing the Reaper in court again is... Well, if you think it's too much for you, there's no shame in turning the case down. That takes courage, too. But if the man they've arrested is innocent, you can well imagine he would be shaking like a leaf in his cell. And I, for one, wouldn't find the sight of that funny. So, if I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself. I'm really not sure if I'll be able to help this man, whoever he is. But I'd like to try. So I think I'm going to make some inquiries. Will you help? Did you really think you had to ask? Hey, after all, I am your judicial assistant. Thank you. So then, shall we? Yes, let's go. Let us go in. Oh. Indeed. Friar Road and prison. Wait, I forgot which one we were going to. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the prison first. To inmate 536. So one. You're no one. Lol. Nobody here. So these are British prison cells. Oh, they're ghastly. It feels just like a dungeon. And having experienced it in Japan myself, I can assure you that our wooden cells feel a lot cozier than these cold stone walls. Oh, don't, Mr. Naruhodo. You're making it seem worse. It is. Apparently, our client is in this cell here. But it's so dark at the back there, I can't make him out. I wonder what he's like. Inmate 53601, your legal representative is here to see you. Stop idling at the back of the cell and show your face at once. Why are cats as yet with no name? Are we gonna have to defend Shakespeare? Calling me by a number. It's utterly, unbelievably, unjustly unreasonable. I refuse to answer. Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think is going on here? Have no idea. But I wasn't just hearing things, was I? That tirade of complaints was in Japanese. Oh boy, oh, you're setting us up for something now. Hello? You do not seem to be in good shape. Excuse me. Shh, quiet. Have we met before? They're all around. Hiding. I know they are. They're watching. Listening. Even now. I can sense it. Right. So, could I ask you who exactly... There you are. You've come to curse me, haven't you? Don't try to hide it. You're a ghost. A ghost? Oh, boy. You mean you no harm, prisoner-san? Are you Japanese by any chance? Well, your eyes definitely look... This is beyond my wildest dreams. Oh, wait, the classic Ace Attorney teeth anguish thing. Goodness, Professor Aristotle means will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Forgive me, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's fine. We were just a little surprised, that's all. Imagine it! It's been 12 long months since I left my hometown, and here I am in a frightful fix in a foreign land. So hearing the sweet, sentimental tones of a compatriot's voice here in this damp, dark hellhole was a
most monumentally moving moment. Is that a dab that I just saw? And we're getting the Nyan Cat. We're getting the dab. Take us back to the early aughts. Late aughts, early 2010s. Man, who could have guessed this new client would turn out to be a um what compassion my fellow countrymen show to dispatch a first-class lawyer all the way from Japan to defend a mere foreign student. Noble, nurturing, never failing people. You definitely are dabbing. A first-class lawyer. Oh dear, I think there's something of a misunderstanding here. I wonder, would you be so kind as to tell us what's happening? Why you've been detained as a suspect, for example? Yes, I can. I will. Shan't stay sullen and silence. What are these moves? What are these moves you got going on here? I don't know what they are, but you would absolutely tear up the dance floor. You got to do that in the courtroom when what was it? It wasn't confetti. I think there were like fireworks in this one. I think there were fireworks. Yeah, when the courtroom fireworks go off. He seems happy. He does. I just hope he actually has a good reason to be. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm a lawyer, as you said. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. And I am Naruhodo-san's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba. I am a visiting student sent here by our government, notably notoriously named Natsume. Soseki Natsume. All right, let's talk about you. Soseki Natsume-san. What an unusual name. Call me Soseki, please. I'm a poet, you see. A writer of haiku. It's something of a nom de plume. A nom de plume? You mean an alias? That's right, Naruhodo-san. No, don't be so prosaic. It's much more refined than that. And haiku, that really reminds me of home. Did I hear you say that you were a visiting student sent over here by the government? Yes, that's right. A year ago, I was told to go and study English. First, I had to suffer that misery, and now this. It's beyond the pale. Suffer that misery? Did you not want to study here? No, I mean, I've had an interest in Great Britain for some years, of course. Oh. What? Just because the government tells you to do something doesn't mean you can do it? No. What do you mean? They told me to study English literature. That I could have understood. That's my field. But no, they told me to study the English language. Utterly, unbelievably, unjustably unreasonable. Goodness, you have traveled quite a long way for that misunderstanding. I am so sorry. Only the other day I was told to send a report about my first year here. I tendered a blank piece of paper. Wise words on whitewashing. You must be a man of great standing. Oh, yes. So I'm often told. And often like to be told, it seems. I'm gonna take off my coat. A little bit, I'm getting too hot. Okay. The accusation against you. Can you perhaps tell us exactly why you've been arrested? I didn't do it. I didn't commit that atrocious murder. Murder? Oh, no, it's all right. The woman didn't actually die, did she? But she was stabbed with a knife right before my eyes. Before your eyes? You mean you saw the attacker? I didn't see anyone. What? If I'd seen the person who did it, do you think I'd be locked up in here? Oh dear, seems this case is becoming rather complicated. Why me? Why me? Why did that silly woman have to be stabbed in front of me? It's the curse of London. It's incredibly, inexcusably, irritatingly inconvenient. So Soseki-san was there at the scene, but he didn't see the attacker. It's vital that we find out more about the case. Alrighty, about the case. It was an accursed evening, just after the snow had started to clear and heavy with fog. I'd been to the bookshop to buy some books, and I was on my way back to my accursed lodgings. Sure, the bookshop wasn't accursed, too. As I was walking that accursed pavement, I could quickly make out the soul silhouette of another one in front of me. A woman wearing a green overcoat. She was, and just as I went to overtake her, she suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed onto the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. Ah, flashbang. Ooh, how terrible, how terrible. I called out to the woman, but she didn't move. It was like a ghostly, ghoulish, grim graveyard. Slight exaggeration there, perhaps. I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran. I ran so far away, as far as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodgings. That's not good. They'll say it was shameful, I know, to run away like that. Tell me, Soseki-san, was the victim an acquaintance of yours? Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I know of any of these fair-haired English, and a young woman at that? I'm diffident, shy, timid, unsure. I can't talk to people. I see. A young woman unknown to Soseki-san. I'm gonna have some hydration real quick. It's easy. There we go. And at the time it happened, who else did you see nearby? Did anybody pass you? Regrettably, apart from myself and the woman, I didn't see a soul. No one? Oh, great. The victim was unknown to you, and there was nobody else on the street at the time. That creates something of a conundrum, doesn't it? What conundrum? Alrighty, conundrum. What do you mean, Susato-san? What's the conundrum? Well, if what Soseki-san has just told us is true, there's something I can't explain. He says that he didn't know the victim and that there was no one else at the scene. Then he apparently fled without having been seen. I did. But if that's the case, surely this man has to be the culprit. What did you just say? Nothing, I didn't say anything. Ooh, perhaps I thought that a little loudly. Actually, that's not what was troubling me. What I was thinking was, how did Soseki-san actually come to be arrested? Yeah, that was in my head. That was in my head, well and good, well and deep in there. I just realized, cool. I just realized the implications of that. How fun. How fun, I guess, is a term you can use to describe it. He didn't touch the victim, and therefore, there is nobody at the scene to see him. So how did the police ever discover that he was there in the first place? Oh yeah, she's right. It was him. That accursed great detective. He led the police to me. Oh no. Oh, the bad luck. Oh boy, we're gonna be put up against our fellow our fellow totally incredible totally is that a word? Well, it is now. Totably qualified great detective Mr. Sholmes. Accursed great detective. Oh no, fuck. I shall never forget that man's name as long as I live. With his hearty laugh and his self-proclaimed greatness, brash, big-headed, busy-goody gone. Fuck you, Sherlock Holmes. Wait, I said the actual name. I said the actual name. God damn it. Oh well. Oh well. I knew it. Mr. Sholmes. Well, I didn't expect to hear that name from this man's lips, that's for sure. It was the morning after that nightmare had been unfolded on the pavement before me. I was gnawing at a sliver of hard cheese when some men suddenly burst into the door. This man has the fucking cheese touch. We can't If it was hard cheese, like hard cheese, like he found it on the floor, I can't defend this man. They started shouting at me. This is the police. Put the weapon down. It was a thin sliver, and yes, it was hard, but I wasn't eating a weapon. Disgusting dietary discrimination devils. Clearly had a trying morning yesterday. And there he was in the middle of all the policemen, grinning like a Cheshire cat. That Herlock Sholmes. It's actually just Herlock. He's English. I've since found out that found out he's a famous name of London detectives. Yeah, the great detective is very well known. And his overly sharp mind managed to deduce my whereabouts, apparently. He thinks I'm the knife-wielding madman. Me, this weak, stooped kid of a man? I wonder what great deduction process led him to his conclusion this time. Do you mean to say that Mr. Sholmes' deduction was the only reason the police arrested you? That would be really most unreasonable. Well, the thing is, oh no, I was thrown into a panic when they barged their way in. Of course you were. That's only natural. I was terrified and trembling. They kept throwing question after question at me in impossible English. Fiendish, foreign, inflammatory. Yeah. Well, we are in England. Can't really blame them for questioning you in English. Good point, but my mind went blank. I knew I had to answer, but I didn't know what to say. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, they would definitely bring you to an investigator, but I feel like it wouldn't arrest you just yet. Like, I kept repeating things like, yes, I do, and I'm fine. Oh. Oh. Well. Well, that'll do it. That'll most certainly do it. The next thing I knew, I was in manacles, and before I knew it, I was thrown in here. Oh dear, I'm afraid that's hardly surprising. I'm fine? Well, he's not fine now. Insert laugh track here. I need that's another soundboard button for the list. Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Oh, you can just call me Naruhodo. And when we're speaking English, a simple mister is more than enough. Oh, yes, all right, yes, they've really got to me. This country's poisoning my mind. Please, I beg you to defend me in court tomorrow. You can tell them what really happened. You'll do it, won't you? Well, why? Why is it so hard to say yes to me? Well, the thing is, I'm just a student like yourself on a study tour. A student. I've defended a case in the Old Bailey, only the one, though. At this moment in time, I really don't know what I'm supposed to believe in. I'm confused about what justice in this country even means. Yeah, well, no wonder after that last case. Oh, Naruhodo-san. I'm not even the foreign student who was supposed to be here. I'm a sort of locum lawyer, I suppose. But that armband, that's the mark of a defense lawyer from a great empire. It's a keepsake from the man who should have been here. He was my best friend. A keepsake. I know exactly what they're saying about me. Who do you mean? The lawyers. All the British defense lawyers. They won't defend me. Goodness, why do you say that? The same reason as you noted before. When it happened, there was only the victim and myself around. And I ran away from the scene of the crime. I'm not a fool. I know it looks as though I must be the culprit. It must be very hard for you. Oh, it must be very hard for you, Sosuke-san. And anyway, I'm a student from overseas. I'm just a foreign nobody to them. Someone not to be trusted. I heard them openly laughing about me before, in my earshots without any compunction at all. Any trial for this man would be a waste of time, they said. And of course the foreigner did it. They even had the gall to say the man doesn't understand half of what's being said anyway. That's awful. They're wrong. I've studied more English than half of the policemen out there on the streets. I've traveled halfway around the world to learn about these people's country and its great history. But no one here wants to listen to a man with a strange accent. They all hate me. So, at the very least, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone
who can listen to me in my native tongue.
Aw, dude. I the proper form of address here in this situation is probably not dude. Like if I was across from somebody, unless it was my best friend who apparently also got legal training in that time, I would not want to hear my lawyer tell me like call me dude. I'll say you'll be fine, dude. Like that's not what I would want to hear.
You could do it, couldn't you? When I look into your eyes, I can see it. I can see what you've been through. Suzuki-san, it's just that give me a little time, please. I'll do what I can for the time being. What do you mean? We shall investigate the case as thoroughly as possible. If we can find some clues, it'll give us a much better chance, I'm sure. Oh, yes, yes, thank you. I'll be here, all alone, waiting for you, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. To be going then, Naruhodo-san. We have a case to prepare for.
Alrighty. We're gonna move to Briar Road. The actual excuse me. Actual scene of the crime. 19th February, Briar Road. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. William Robbins. The Metropolitan Daily News. Kennerson Brewery. Aw, snowman. Look, Mr. Naruhodo. Look at that regulation metal helmet. It's unmistakable. What? Who in their right mind says regulation metal helmet? It's like it would be like you're coming it would be going into a plane cockpit and saying, whoa, those are the regulation standard yoke controller whatever like whatever part number it is. Look, I can tell you about your planes. I can tell you about your Dreamliners and your A320 families, even your Cessnas. But I can't tell you about the specific like manufacturing number of the individual parts of the plane. For that, you'll probably have to go to some obscure YouTube channel. I don't know what the channel for that would be, but there is one out there, I'm sure. The men of Scotland Yard are here. They're investigating as we speak. That is their job, you know. Mr. Naruhodo, to see one with my own eyes. They're often depicted in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, but I never dreamt I'd ever come this close to a real Bobby's helmet. Clang, clang, clang. Of course. I had to try one on one day. Well, I hope your happy dream comes true. How do these people talk? Anyways. Let's move on. Oh, you're back. What's the Japanese delegation doing here? Oh, Inspector Gregson. This isn't on the tourist trails. I'm fairly sure you're well aware. Yes, of course. We're here to investigate. Say bandit to hold themselves then? What'd you make of the criminal? He's not a criminal, as he put in, Inspector. He's a suspect. We'll see about that. You Japanese like to stick together. Hey, not cool. You better watch out. You better watch out, fuckface. Well, do it you will. Do you will doesn't bother me. The blood's in court tomorrow, whatever happens. And the verdict's a foregone conclusion. Stone cold air of rejection. Hold on, excuse me. I'm back. Take heart. London at this time of year is full of stone cold air. That makes it worse somehow. Can we talk? Well, I want to hear about Scotland Yard, but I think it's just the base investigator talking thing. Tell me about Scotland Yard, Inspector. Ever since I read about it in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I've been fascinated by the place. The Yard is the most sophisticated policing organization you'll find anywhere in the world, ma'am. Oh, and I've always dreamt of wearing a real Bobby's helmet. It does make them look the part. Seeing that policeman there with his helmet on, you certainly get the sense that this is a man who will take no nonsense in his duty of protecting the city. Oh, yes, doesn't he look wonderful? Being a London Bobby is hard going, I can tell you. Oh, really? First thing in the morning, you know what he does? Goes round and rouses all the laborers on his feet so they can get off to work. What? He wakes people up? Yep, rubs on their windows with a long pole. Did it myself going back a bit. I had no idea. Neither did I. That's crazy. The Bobby works for the people of the town. It's just another one of his duties. After that, he starts tirelessly patrolling the streets all day long. He has to cover 20 miles a day. That's the regulation distance. I can't really imagine how far that is, but it sounds like a long way. Yeah, I especially with chronic pain and all, I could not walk 20 miles. 20 miles, that's approximately the distance from Tokyo to Yokohama. On foot, that's definitely taking things a step too far. Or when it gets dark, of course, he has the important job of lighting all the gas street lamps. Oh my. And I suppose in between all those duties, Bobbies are expected to investigate cases as well? And chase after criminals trying to evade the law. I'm not sure you could call it in between exactly, more alongside, but yes. They're expected to handle those jobs as well. We do have men killing over from time to time, I admit. That is a lot. I always dreamt of wearing around those helmets, as I've said. But with a heavy heart, I shall have to relinquish that dream to you. Hey, don't put this on me. Don't put this on me. I'm in chronic fucking pain, ma'am. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna have to be stuck with it, aren't I? Well, I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna have to go on a 20-mile adventure. See you never. Bye. Heavy heart will be my heavy head if you do. All right, let's take a quick examination. We gotta look at the snowman. Hee what a delightful snowman. I didn't realize the English had a tradition of making snowmen as well. Looks a little creepy though. Oh, it has a scarf, look. You need one if you were out in this freezing cold all the time. I wish I had one. I'm afraid our budget is somewhat frozen at the moment too. Ayo, we certainly can't afford a scarf. Surely the snowman man here wouldn't miss his. But the certain person who made the snowman certainly would. Yes, I know, you're right. Anyway, even if I borrowed it, it wouldn't do much to warm my neck, would it? It's covered in snow. That is true. Patch pavement must be where the incident occurred. Yes, it's a very wide open space, isn't it? That's true. I can't see anywhere an attacker could have been hiding. Hey, what are you foreigners doing here? Ah! Oh, just investigating the scene, officer. Conspired with that mustache fellow from Japan, are you? Conspiring? Come here to destroy evidence, have you? Get out of here before I give you an item. Go on. Is it though, please? Shoot us away like rats. Yeah, we should give him a wide berth, I think. Aw, what disappointing experience, yeah. What about this guy? Is this guy gonna be more friendly? Police are making sure the crime scene is undisturbed. If we wander too close, we'll be clapped in irons. I think perhaps we're being a little overcautious. We've done nothing wrong, we have, so no cause for concern. No, I'm not. Yeah, twice is enough. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, handcuffs. I thought for a second you're breaking the fourth wall here. Yes, you've had some dreadful experiences. I'm sure it's that wide-eyed look of panic you're so prone to. Does you no favors at all. Ugh. Let's actually try and talk with them. Because we might not get anything by being here. I'm around 5 in the evening 2 days ago, just there in an open bit of pavement.
The victim, a young woman, was stabbed with a blade from behind. Is it right that the lady is still unconscious now? You mentioned that she's being treated in hospital. I never said she was a lady. Truth is, unless she comes around pretty smartish, we won't be able to find much about her at all. I suppose that means they haven't been able to take a statement from her, of course. There's a map of the local area I happen to have on me. You can take it if you want. Really? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Cool. It's our policy to give lawyers defending suspects the odd bit of information to go on. I haven't actually accepted the job yet, but still. Thank you, Inspector. We gratefully accept. All right. Anyway, as far as we know, there was no one else on the scene other than the victim and your fellow countrymen. So who did it, do you think? Not much of a head scratcher, is it? Well, I know Mr. Matsume is also claiming not to have seen anyone else around, but just because he didn't see anyone doesn't mean we can be sure that nobody else was present. I'm sorry to have to tell you, but we most certainly can't be sure. How? Yeah, I'd like to know. Because, ma'am, the precise moment of the stabbing didn't go unnoticed. What? We have two very reliable witnesses, no less. Ah. But he said he didn't see anyone. Typical foggy London day, and your client obviously didn't see them. Well, the same could go the other way around. Yeah, let's hear about these witnesses. Who are these witnesses, Inspector? A fellow and his wife, and the man's one of the most reliable and respected citizens in all of London. He's a copper from Scotland Yard. Ah. A policeman. That might change things. And this policeman just happened to be there the exact moment the woman was attacked? Nothing peculiar about that, man. But part and parcel being a bobby, catching them banging the act and all that. Do you think it might be possible for us to ask that policeman a few questions? My guest, you can ask him what you like. In court tomorrow. I've no doubt he'll be summoned as a witness. So that'll give you something to look forward to. That's that, then. He's got no intention of letting us meet the man beforehand, it seems. Policeman witnessed the incident. As your judicial assistant, I must warn you, this could make our job very difficult indeed. Yes, as a non-judicial assistant, I could have warned me of that too. Oh yes, one more thing, Inspector. What? The person who led you to the suspect, I hear that was Mr. Herlock Sholmes. What are you bringing him up for? It's something I said. The color is drained from his cheeks. Ooh. Come on. Let's hear it. Who do you hear that name from? Oh, well, it was Mr. Natsume who mentioned it. He said that Mr. Sholmes was with the police when they entered his lodgings. I hear it is when the result of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions. True, fellow. Ugh. Man's an amateur. And I'm getting sick and tired of him showing his mug everywhere. Oh. I don't know where he gets his information from, but he turns up at the scene of the crime. What is Brad's spot this one? Incomprehensible, Brad. Before you know it, he claims to have solved the case. Yeah. Yeah, he's quite astounding, isn't he? He is a great help to Scotland Yard, though. Isn't he? Gabble. Ugh. Haven't seen this before. Oh, yes, that's Rance Magazine. The wonderful publication in which the adventures of Herlock Sholmes appears. Yes, well, that wonderful publication, as you put it, sees fit to include several of the odds detectives in its stories, and a so-called great detective makes a mockery of all of us. If you ask anyone at the Yard, it's a misadventure to be included in any Herlock Sholmes tale at all. Well, I suppose there is an element of that. We work our socks off, every one of us, only to be frumped by the public thanks to that obnoxious detective. The man's as dangerous to us at Scotland Yard as he is to all our criminals. That can't really be true, can it, Inspector? Rarely the great detective and the police have a complex relationship. Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as that, but as him being as bad as somebody who murders somebody else, but yeah, it probably would not be great. Chrissy Japanese bloke goes on trial tomorrow. Are you going to defend him or not? Well, should have asked before you gave us that map. Makes no difference to me. Oh, but I will just say this. No London lawyer worth his salt would touch that case with a barge pole.
Because the prosecution is being handled by the Reaper of the Bailey, you mean? There's no way to save the man now. That's a waste of time trying. Hey, but that's what humanity's about. That's what humanity's about. And I mean that with full sincerity. I mean it actually with full sincerity. Do let's say doing things doing things we say yeah doing things even though they may not have a purpose. Like even though they may not have like an objective purpose, there is. So I just heard something. It might have been, maybe it was something, maybe it was like a bird outside or something, but I thought I heard in my headset. Um, but yeah, but yeah, there are things beyond objective, like even if we can't save them, like it matters that you do. It matters that you do it. It matters that you take the act. And I honestly like I find that great. I find that great about humanity. It was the Reaper. He hasn't appeared in court once for a good few years now. Yes, we did hear something to that effect. So what's behind it now? The only people he usually bothers with are the real scum, the master criminals, the violent ones. Master criminals? Yeah, so why'd he bother with. Well, why is he bothering with this guy? McGilden, you could definitely make an argument for. But yeah, McGilden. Yeah, but McGilden wasn't like violent. He handpicks his victims, only deals with those guaranteed to go to the gallows for their sins. But Mr. Natsume wouldn't hang for what he's accused of, surely. Is this Barrack Bug Seeks an imposter? Is he sus? Is he sus and among us? I forget the lyrics, and I'm glad I don't know him. That's just my point, sunshine. Yes, the young woman was stabbed, but didn't kill her. Couldn't even say the intent was there. This isn't the sort of case I'd be expecting the Reaper to want to stick his teeth in, for want of a better phrase. Yeah. Well, it's not exactly a minor infraction, is it? No, there's gotta be more to it. Some reason he's taken an interest. Really? What sort of reason, Inspector? You think I can tell what's going on inside the head of that Lord of Darkness? You'll have to ask him yourself at tomorrow's trial. You really do say that a lot. Lord of Darkness, as he puts it. Well, I don't think we're going to get any more useful information out of the detective. Um, Mr. Naruhodo, can I make a suggestion? Oh, yes. What is it? Well, it seems to me that we must speak with him about this. By him, do you mean Mr. Sholmes? Hell yeah, baby! Mr. Sholmes, let's go. Look at those shining eyes. You can't wait, can you? Well, Mr. Natsume did blame Mr. Sholmes for all of this, didn't he? Yes, he did. He really did. Which makes him an involved party in the case. Are you just going to ignore that? I hope not. I assure you, it's not simply my selfish desire to meet with Mr. Sholmes again. Trouble is, it really sounds like it. We also have no idea of the man's address. It's Baker Street. Here it comes. Here it comes, everybody. Let's get that number up to funny number 7. Oh, you retracted your takedown stance. Never mind. It's in the stories, of course. 22-1 Beta Baker Street. Sorry, 22-1 Bravo Baker Street. The most famous address in the world. I forget. I forget. You hear like Alpha Beta Gamma Delta. But I'll say NATO alphabet is Alpha Bravo Golf Delta. So oh, I see. Well, there's nothing to stop us from going, I suppose. Um, if you didn't know why, that doesn't just follow the Greek alphabet. Besides that, oh, besides just there aren't enough like letters or overlap in the Greek alphabet or whatever. Also, communication happening over radios. Radios have static. They have problems. Can't always hear clearly. They had to pick words. They had to pick a code and set of words that were clearly different enough from each other. We better try to find our way there before Susato-san gets any more excited and unpredictable. Hurrah! I'll summon a carriage. So we're to have a reunion already with the great detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Alrighty, let us save. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Sholmes. Do 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 do. Sholmes is sweet. Ooh, fancy. Let's take a quick look. And because yeah, the pain has been acting up. Ooh, cutscene. Let's go. Alrighty. That's a fun voice. Seems that they're all starry-eyed. Yeah, try to say that you aren't just there for selfish desires again. Try that on me. Ooh, very fancy indeed. Sholmes is sweet. This is where the great detective makes his living. Feels surreal to be here somehow. Oh, is he gonna be like on the wall or in a weird corner or something? Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato? Susato-san? Aw. Many famous cases have been solved here in this very room. Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. I never read the stories, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be. The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, I suppose I can. Yes. So, if you don't mind, I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. Please don't mind me. Sorry, I don't know why, but I'm reminded of I'm reminded of when Undyne in Ribbit Mod, when Undyne was looking when Undyne showed up and and was super excited, and it's like, oh, but first, but before I do any of that, I wonder what this button does. She's obsessed. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, anybody home? Do we have a visitor? Oh, it's you. Hello, is it a big new case, Mrs. Holmes? Oh, that would explain. That would explain your inventor outfit. Wait, aren't you? Oh, how rude it'd be. I'll go and make some tea at once. I'm sure it's the same girl. Miss Susato, did you see the girl who was just here? Oh, yes. Isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Richard Sholmes to take on this case. The King of Bavaria? King Wilhelm Gottschalk is Lisbon von Ormstein, of course. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forgot the adventures of Sherlock Holmes for a moment. Look over there. The day's brewed, and I have a freshly baked cake as well. Ah, it's you. I knew it. Susato-san recognizes her too. Flashbang. Ah, there you are. I take it out with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. Flashbang. Ow. It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilda's trial in the defendant's antechamber. I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Poor you, having to get straight to work when you only just arrived in London. Oh, yes, it was challenging. Yeah, sure was. Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know. Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color? Oh, no. Oh, no. Regular Agnes Tachyon here.
Um, oh my, what a fragrant yet mellow flavor. Hooray, it's a winner. I tried blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here, and you have another ticklish trial tomorrow. Why ticklish? You're to defend a Japanese man. I do wish you lots and lots of luck. Uh, does Mr. Sholmes tell you about us? Tell about us by any chance? Oh, you know Hurley, don't you? Hurley? Mr. Sholmes to you, Shirley? Mr. Sholmes is a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see. Was he really? I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand today, even though he's just returned from overseas. Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after the trial, and only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all these things? Do you think maybe Herlock told us? Perhaps more to the point, why did she hear Mr. Sholmes' suite? Oh, silly me! I haven't introduced myself, have I? Do-do-do. It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson. Oh, I live here together with Hurley. No, not Watson. You're Wilson. Okay, slightly different, but we did have a Watson. Iris, is it? What a lovely name. What? What's the matter? No, wait. This can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson? What's the matter? Why is he so flustered all of a sudden? Yes, that's right. And what are your names? Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan. Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikatola. It's wonderful to meet you. Lovely, Susie and Runo. Got it. Susie and Runo. There's more in this girl than meets the eye, that's for sure. I have so many questions for her, I don't know where to start. Yes, so do I. All right, well, I think we will do that next time on Great Ace Attorney. Hopefully longer. Let us go to Just Clouds and let us find somebody to raid. Thank you for being here, everybody. Yeah, let us go find someone. Let's see. Anybody the same? Anybody also doing Ace Attorney? Let's see. In the morning. Where are you? Okay. Oh no, you are in Great Ace Attorney 2, and I have not seen that character yet. Uh, um, we had we have Des. Let us go say hello to. Let's go make a new friend today. Let's go make a new friend. We're gonna raid Skyclad Observer 001, who is currently yet another case 3 player. Yeah, let's go on. Yeah, let's go on and say hello. Again, thank you so much for being here. I gotta get your planes and stuff ready. And we will see you. We will see you hopefully on Friday. Thank you so much. See you then. Be kind people and have a great time. Bye.